What's up, YouTube? So I've made videos in this place before. You know, this place I'm at. So I got another one of those 40 MHH units. I made a video. I had this head laying in the back of my truck. I gotta change the wheel. The motor today. This one's making some real bad noise. But you'll see it better when I get it outside, man. That thing looks pretty nasty. So, remember, you know, we got a screw. We got 3 there. I already undid the drain. So, I got a bucket for that. We'll drain it, and we'll go from there. All right. So, I got all the screws, the 3 out here. And you can see, I'm ready to start popping it. Should be clear. Oh, my control wiring is hanging up on me. That's okay. Drain pan is out. So, alright. Well, we're gonna have to put it back because my control wire is hanging up on me. I gotta undo that. And you can see how nasty that is. You can see inside there. The wheel is dusty. And, you know, we've seen a lot worse than this. So we'll pull it apart, get it all cleaned up, and go from there. Alright. So I took the louvers out. And we're just gonna slot. Oh, I gotta wipe this. Get all this all down. But you can see it's got it cleaned. I'm gonna slip this back through. And it just pops in. Oh man, I'm gonna wipe that down. Get it down. And that just pops in. You know, this is just going to pop into place. 2 screws hold it in. Right, let's see how it comes out. It just slips in these little thingies here, and then the 2 screws, and that's what holds that. And so the only thing that's holding the motor is these screws here. The motor will pop right out. You just take these 2 clips off. Don't lose your screws. And that just comes out. Same thing with the other one. And your motor's in. Easy peasy. Well, we got the motor out. The new one will sit. You gotta, you know, just make sure your wires are there, you know. You really can't screw this up. You know what I mean? You see how it sits. So, I just wish I had a little better working area, but it is what it is. And we just got to put our clips back in, and see it slides under. And a little clip there, you got to slide it under and get it into place. Screw that down, same as the other one, and we're good to go. So we'll get everything back together. I got the wheel drying over there. Alright, so give you a better view. You see how this has to slip underneath that. So you can hear it. It's not too, it's quiet. I'll spin the other one, I'll show you. Got a little noise out of it, so that's why we're swapping it out. Alright, so we're back together. And what I like to do before I take the wheel out, I try to find my space, and I'm able to use my screwdriver. It just fits in there, so for alignment wise. Alright, we're gonna get ready to put it back together. Alright, so here's the old motor real quick. You should be able to hear that. Okay, so we're getting ready to throw it on. So there's that clip. And it was a pain in the neck getting my hand in there. I'm sure I gotta do these filters. Pretty nasty. I can see up in there. So we'll get ready to throw it. I'm gonna try placing the camera heel. I don't know if that helps. So get the drain thingy out my way. Does want to fight just a little bit. Pops in. See, and you're in. You gotta get a screw in there to keep it from falling. See these? See how it?
Okay. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Welcome back.
What's going on?
What's wrong with this thing now?
You're just changing the motor.
I told him you were here and he wanted to come see you.
Yeah, you guys do a good job doing this. You know that.
We try. We try. How you been? Okay.
Good. Yeah. It's been a while since you guys. It'll take a while for that motor to be in, huh?
Yeah.
Why does it take so long sometimes?
I have no idea. You know, it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from. Some other part of the country. You know.
You had to take this whole thing apart, didn't you?
Yeah. It wasn't so bad. This one's pretty easy. This one's pretty easy.
Look at the circuit board on the side. Look at the defrost board too.
Yeah, that's just the control board for this.
Yeah.
Tells it what to do, what
Yeah.
it wants to do.
Yeah. So what is delta T? We guys looked for like it was like not working right.
The air, the temperature coming into the unit,
Yeah.
and the temperature coming out.
So that's
what
you know
the
if it
difference.
needs to be charged or not.
Well, that'll get you in the ballpark of how well it's working.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you get back to
All right,
work.
buddy. It was good seeing you.
Oh my God.
It's always an adventure. That guy's okay. Like I said, this place here is. They have. I don't know what the correct. You know, they're a little mentally challenged, let's say. So, but he's, you know, they're nice enough guys. So, and then we're just putting all the screws back in, man. But you see that? You see what I'm talking about? How it's pretty simple it is to pull it apart. I'm gonna grab some of that green coil cleaner. That's what I use. Just, you know, pre-soak everything, and then I hit it with the hose. I could have done a little better with that. And then we just gotta hook everything up and run it. So, but I'm really curious. Yeah. This thing is, yeah, it's pretty dusty. We'll get everything cleaned up. So, all right. So we'll do our cable last. This is your motor. This is for your thing here. So we just gotta get everything fished through. I gotta get the drain line hooked up. That's to there. This is for the swing. That's to here. And that's to there. So, there we go. There we go. This has to get fed in through here. Okay. So, I just gotta bring this wire up a little bit more. Get it out of my way. This wire needs to come up. And then I can bring this wire in and get it all up and out of the way. People. And we'll hook up our communication, put the cover back on, and we'll go from there. We'll run it and see how it sounds. Alright, so I got everything back together. I'm gonna spray that down, I'm gonna clean that filter, and brush all this dust away. And we go from there. It's pretty dusty. Pretty dusty. What's this hanging out? I gotta clean this. You see? A little dusty. Alright. So we are up and running. I don't have, you could probably hear the air, but there's no more of that whine. So now I'll just let it run. I pulled the cover off and I just took some insulation stuff in the hole. I think these things get pretty dirty, and I think we're sucking air through there, you know, the outside air through the line cover. We didn't do none of this. All we did is replace this unit. So, all right, guys. I mean, hit that like button. I mean, you got to hit it. That helps me out, man. All right, guys. See ya.